Welcome to the third episode of Wait. Oh, wait, shit.
Wait,
Three, two, two, one. Wait.
wait, don't
Don't
tell
tell
mom.
mom.
You suck.
This is your line.
That was a horrible introduction. We really have to work on that. It's fine, whatever. Okay, for all the people who aren't on TikTok or whatever, we do have a special guest today, if you
We
don't know it yet.
do.
Okay?
Three, two, one.
I'm here.
And this is mom. Oh, there's Kaiser in the background. This
Um,
is the emphasis mom. This is the emphasis.
emphasis?
What'd I say?
You said the
Em-
emphasis.
infamous. I think it's the
Infamous.
Invisalign. The
Yeah,
Invisalign causes a lisp.
okay.
Anyway, this is the infamous Deb, the emphasis mom.
Emphasis again.
No way. Really?
Yeah,
No, infamous.
infamous.
Infamous. Anyway,
Should we have her do, like, a little introduction?
absolutely.
I think everybody knows me.
No, 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 no. There's a lot of
Um,
people who listen that don't
nobody
know you
knows
yet.
you.
So I do think that you need to introduce yourself. Just a quick little introduction, who you are, how old you are, what do you do, this and that.
You don't need to say how old you are. You can just
I think we
say
should. I think we like the realism.
the realism, she
The
said.
realism.
Okay, let's go, mom.
I'm 58. I have 3 children. I have 4 grandchildren. I have 5 granddogs. I have a husband, a house.
Wait, I just want to point out she said 5, so Kona doesn't count.
Sorry, 6. Then you throw in the rabbit. There's a rabbit.
Well, there isn't too many of
And then
those.
we could go even further with
I digress.
whatever Grayson and Emery have.
I digress. I digress.
Do you want to
Anyway,
maybe
well,
wait? I think we should have mom say something that she really likes and what she doesn't like, just randomly in the world. Go.
okay.
Something that you love and
I
something that you don't love.
I love garage sailing and shopping. I hate computers.
Fair enough.
Mom, what would you say one of your hot takes are? Like, what do you think you have an opinion about that other people wouldn't agree with?
That's a good.
Shopping.
Wait, what do you mean shopping? You like shopping? Everybody likes shopping, basically.
No, I don't think so. A lot of people do that
That's not
online
like a hot take.
shopping and all that. No one likes going in there and touching and feeling and pricing and going down every aisle like someone doesn't like doing. And
And
getting
you're over
out
here
there
bitching to
touching
me
feeling.
about landscaping, Xander. She's gonna go off about shopping right now.
Some people like it, a lot
Okay,
of people don't.
Xander, what would you say your hot take is?
My hot take. Ooh, I don't know. Give me some time. Let me cook something up in my brain.
Okay, well, when you think about it,
Yeah, I'm gonna let
let's
you know.
just go through it. I think I need to think about mine. No, actually, I know what mine is. I know what mine is. Maybe you guys can't relate to this. I think football should be banned.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how there's people like you that are not necessarily you, but like people who don't have kids, and they're like, I want an airplane with no kids. No, I think we should make airplanes with just families who have kids. That's my hot take.
I think okay, so have you seen that guy? I see him on Instagram because I don't do TikTok very much. But have you seen that guy who goes on the subway and he says like, is his saying hot takes?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? There's
No.
this guy who goes on the subway in New York and he has a guest with him every time, and he goes, he must say like, "Give me your hot take."
Mhm.
I don't
I
remember.
maybe we should like add that to the pod. Like every
Maybe
week
it's a
we come up with
maybe
a new
it's
one,
a yeah, maybe it's a what's it called?
like a segment.
A segment. Yep,
Yeah,
segment.
I think that's a
Yeah,
good one.
anyway, he does on Subway, and then he says like, "What's your hot take?" And then he'll say either I absolutely disagree or he'll say I absolutely agree. So to your hot take, I think even people like me with no kids will say absolutely send them to their own plane.
Totally, because then like you could have like a kid free plane and a kid full free kid, pro plane. I
Can
think
I
that would
explain
be.
my hot take?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I think football should be banned. I actually talk about this, I feel like once a month in like my daily life. And I think I mean, I know that, like, pro sports are obviously for profit, like, they're trying like, it's entertainment, and I get it, but, like, for me, NBA is completely different, like, NBA is, like, that's true, like, competition sport, like, that's true sports to me. And
So
NFL, like, I just can't get over that you're literally getting hit every not every I mean, some people don't get hit, I guess, but you're playing the game to get CTE. Like, I just can't get past that part.
what do
Like,
you
you're just setting
think about
yourself
like
up to get hurt.
so what about like MLB?
Well, I don't give a shit, it's boring, truly. I don't give a shit.
Okay, but
Could
you're
care
like
less.
comparing it to like football. You're like or basketball.
Well, because basketball, you're I think you're getting into the sport of basketball because it's good competition. There are people, NFL players, so I've heard, that literally like well, I guess says you have that in the NBA too. I was gonna say like fake shit, but like I guess you have that in the NBA, I guess. But what I was gonna say is like you're just inevitably going to get hurt. Yeah, that doesn't happen in the NBA. Like a lot of NBA players get hurt, but it's like because they're being like they're running and they get or they fall and get like I don't know. I guess it's just different.
So that's your hot
So
take.
my what?
So that's your hot take.
Yeah, that's my hot take is
Mhm.
I think the world needs to ban football.
We're gonna get canceled for that comment.
I digress.
Mom, did you ever come up with a new one, or are you still shopping?
Shopping
All right. That's fine.
Okay.
I think some
for
people could agree with you.
candles.
I think majority people would I think majority people would agree with you. All right, no, I like that, Xander. I think that we should come with a hot take every week.
I think so too.
Yep,
I think that'd be good.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Well, do we want to jump into the weekend?
Yeah, I think we should. Who wants to
All
start?
right. Uh,
I think Mom should take it away.
okay.
Give us,
Go ahead, Mom.
give us like the weekend recap. What happened this last weekend?
Starting on Friday. I don't even know what happened
Friday.
on Friday.
Friday. So we were having Luca's birthday party on Saturday. So we spent all Friday afternoon, getting the yard and the house prep. And that was pretty much it for Friday,
Who can I add
praying
in
that it
what I did
wasn't gonna
Friday?
rain on Saturday. What?
Wait, can I add in?
Can I add
Yeah.
in what I did on
Can I
Friday?
add in?
Wait, let me go first. I'm raise my hand. Um, I took Luca to Costco, and then I took him to. Nope, I was gonna say Fred Meyer. That was wrong. I took him to Target, and I let him pick out literally whatever
You're
toy.
getting canceled for that. I'm canceling you for that. I
Okay.
digress.
I let him pick out whatever toy he wanted, and he picked out two trucks. It's super cute.
Okay, that was so unnecessary. What I was gonna add was, I was gonna add is, I was talking to Mom on Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday last week, and I go, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm blowing up these." Or she's like, "Your sister made me blow up all these balloons for Lucas' birthday party."
So over dramatic.
Just like she's like, "I got talked into blowing up all these balloons." That was hilarious.
Can we like give the scenario or like paint the picture that there was only like 6 balloons? It was like wheel balloons. It wasn't like a
I was
bunch of
gonna say
little
they're
ones.
right behind
No,
Mom.
that's true.
Anywho, and she had a balloon machine for me, but I digress.
But
That's
at the
gonna be my whole
time
thing
when
is
you
I
had to
digress.
do balloons, you hadn't bought all those balloon arch and everything yet. So it
That's
was
true.
gonna be originally, it was gonna be normal everyday balloons that you wanted me to blow up. So
Okay,
that
let's
is
move to
why the
Saturday.
roll of the eye. Saturday morning is when I blew up the decorations of the tires and the flag type of balloons.
Okay, let's move to the weekend recap of Saturday. It's still on you, Mom.
What we did Saturday. So Saturday came, the weather changed. It was supposed to be nice. So we were preparing outside for Luca's birthday party, along as finishing up the insides. And then Alexander and Victoria got here, and it was mad scramble of getting all the decorations up and the banners and the balloons and the getting it all ready. Then the food came, and we put up the bouncy house, and then the party started.
Xandra, truly, I don't want you here. Okay, so for context here, context. Alexander said after the pod last week that I talked too much about landscaping. Nobody cared. I'm all just like dragging on talking about the damn landscaping, and now we know where we get it, or where I get it, I guess. No, Mom.
Did you
No,
know that?
it was perfect, Mom. I'm just saying. Xander was talking shit about the way that I was talking about the landscaping, so now we know where I get it.
There we go. The apple
Okay.
doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Exactly. So that was Mom's version of Saturday. Xander, do you want to chime in on your
Okay,
version?
so
of
for
Saturday?
everybody who is kind of confused as to what happened, Luca is my son, and he turns 3 on April 19th, and we held his birthday party at Mom's house. And it was a Monster Jam theme. It was for his 3rd birthday, and just had some close family and friends come over, and we just hung out, had a grand old time, and that was Saturday.
Yeah, that was it. I don't know why we're acting like something major happened.
I don't know.
Sunday, we had some good breakfast. Well, I had some good breakfast.
I had a good breakfast.
I had a good breakfast.
Oh, I went to a Blazer game Friday. Went to a Blazer game on Sunday. Was that it that happened this weekend?
We went to dinner Saturday night to Thai dinner, and it was good.
I think pretty much, yeah, that's it. There was nothing super crazy. I'll
Yeah,
have
you're
more
right.
for next week's pod since it's Luca's birthday this weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a quick weekend. That was not even a very eventful weekend recap either.
Not really.
Okay. Well, do we want to move into
We want to move in, baby girl.
the topics to the list? So, over the last week or so.
Wait, do you want to? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to give like some backstory before we go into this?
Yeah. So over the last week or so, Xandra and I have been trying to document some of the sayings and just like the little situations that happen in during conversations with Deb and my dad, and just like during conversation, like to like put it into context. We all talk on FaceTime probably every other day.
No, I talk every day.
Every
Well,
day.
I mean, we talk like I'll call mom every day or I'll call dad every day, but collectively, we all don't talk every day, but collectively, we probably talk every other day,
Yeah.
like as a group. So we talk all anyway, point is that we talk very often as a group, and just funny little shit comes up, and that's kind of like why we started this podcast, is because there's just been little shit that like mom and dad are very quirky, and they're just things that were like flashback. Me and Xander just flashed back to these moments, and so we documented a few over the last week, and so we figured
Can
that
we go into this where mom doesn't know anything of what we're talking
yes,
about?
mom. Well,
everything-
she knows the first one.
Here comes the road.
Everything that Tora is about to say, mom did say, but she does not know what is coming.
She doesn't remember. Okay. So the first one was the missing cupcake from Easter. So background here.
It was not a
Background
missing cupcake.
No. Context here. AJ and I got a 12-pack of cupcakes for Easter. That was 2 weeks ago. And we left them at my parents' house. And I went over there one day after work, and I had a half a cupcake, and I was like, oh, didn't really like the cupcake. Like, it was fine, whatever. And of course, I'm talking to mom later that night, and she goes, oh, I see. There's a missing cupcake here. And of course, I ate the cupcake, and then she ate the other half, apparently. But anyway,
I saw
the
her. I was
point
on
is,
FaceTime with her.
yeah. So the point is that I bought the damn cupcakes, but then she's acting like there's a missing cupcake, like we have a cupcake thief. So that's the first one.
Pretty
Second
much
one.
true.
Second
They were
one.
color coordinated. They were blue, yellow, and pink, and I had the pink ones.
Well, I had half the pink one, but I digress. Xandra, when we were on FaceTime earlier this week, and I'm singing Ella Langley, and mom goes, love her.
That was funny. That was more of
Okay.
a you had to be there moment.
Yeah, but that was a funny one. The way you just said love her.
Love her.
Okay, Xander, when we were on the phone talking about the press-ons, mom goes, I don't know how to put press-ons on.
Yep. Press on nails.
Maybe that was like you gotta be there.
Yes, but correctly. I know how to put them on. You just press them on. have them look good and not crooked and everything.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
it's a
right.
Dear
science.
Lord.
Dear Lord.
That's
Why
an
didn't I have
iconic
that one?
Deborah saying.
That is something you will hear multiple times. Okay. This one, Sandra, do you remember this one? Tori wants to talk to you while dad's asleep. Dad's asleep, and mom wakes him up. Tori wants to talk to you. Never said that. So context here, my dad's fully asleep, in bed, fully asleep. We're
Can we give-
FaceTiming.
Wait, hold on. Can we give some background? Can we give a little more context
Sure,
to that?
go ahead, go ahead.
My dad. No, actually, we'll start with my mom. She snores like a train. Okay, like she is like the loudest snorer you've ever heard. Horrible. You hear her like she's on one side of the house. You hear her up on the other side of the house. Okay. So my
Truly.
dad tries to go to bed before my mom. Right. So if he's asleep, he doesn't hear her. Now go to the story.
So we were on FaceTime. First of all, context here. I'm pretty sure the light was on.
It was.
Fair. So lights on. It's like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't know. Dad's asleep. Light fully on. Deb has a loud voice. First of all, so like her voice carries. And so she's all talking very normally. My dad's literally right next to her, dead sleeping. And so we're like laughing, we're talking it up. My mom tries to wake up my dad and says, Tori wants to talk to you. Never said that. We're just asking if dad was asleep. I think that was it. And he's all, Tony, Tori wants to talk to you. Never said that. Just waking him up for what?
Wait, Mom, do you have any like anything to say or to add on?
Any rebuttal?
Nope.
She's all, that's how it went.
That's how it went.
So now you know
But
we
I
don't
do
make
have
shit
to
up.
say that I work at the airport, so you have to have a loud voice.
Mom, that's what we should have recapped. What happened this week?
Are you ready to tell?
Tell the world.
Are you ready for it? What you did this week? Like what was like super like? Are you ready to announce that, or do you want to wait?
I can wait. Okay. I retired after working 38 and a half years on the Portland ramp for Horizon Airlines. So my retirement
Mom.
was yesterday, next day.
Congratulations. I don't know if that popped up. I did a little emoji.
How do you feel, Mom?
Very sad.
So anyway,
yeah.
She needs to retract her statement of working at the airport. I digress.
Wait, do you
I'm
want to
still employed for a couple of days.
Like, should we go into this little segment really quick about how Mom feels and all that kind of stuff? Or no?
I said sad.
Anything else? Or are we good to move on?
We're good to move on.
Okay. Xander, you know she doesn't want to talk about it.
You're the one that just made her talk about it.
Hi, Kaiser. Damn.
She get him up on the
shit about me. Okay, next topic. Or next thing. Xander, we were FaceTiming Mom and Dad last week. Oh, it was after we posted the last video. Mom watched the video. And we said, do you have any feedback for us? Mom goes, you need to do it every night to keep your AIs. You need to post every night to keep your AIs.
It's true.
Oh, my bubble.
To keep our AIs.
Yeah, she said that you need
to. You have to keep doing it every
explain
day.
this, Mom.
So Mom, your algorithms are, so you're on the top of them. You're getting tons of new feeds every day.
You need to keep posting to be at the top of the algorithm to keep the AIs.
I think we should make her our social media manager. Make her in charge.
I agree. So then you can make the big bucks.
Yes, that's the goal.
The big bucks. Every day, post a new one.
Okay, so this one's not about Mom. This is about Dad.
Okay.
We're at breakfast on Sunday. How do you want to split the tab?
Did you hear this, Tony?
Hold on, can we paint the picture? So there's Brian eating, Dad eating, Mom eating, Tori eating. Me and AJ didn't eat,
and Luca.
And then Luca had his little kids meal. Do you want to talk, or should I finish the story?
Go ahead.
So then the waitress comes over. She said, how do you want to split the check? And Dad kind of looks around and he's like, I'll get this half of the table, talking about Brian, Mom, and Dad.
And Luca.
And Luca. and then AJ
I
and
said I
Sarah.
said to the waitress, "I've got myself."
And then, so she walks off, and I'm like, or we're all just kind of like, what? Why didn't Dad just pay for Tori? Because like that's what he usually does. So then we're talking, and we're like, that's crazy. That's so wrong. And we're all laughing, and the waitress comes back over, and I said, wait, he'll actually take her too, because that's crazy. And so then I don't know if you want to add any more onto that story, but
No, I mean, it all happened very quickly, but I don't know why. I don't know what Dad's thought process was.
Well,
Like, I wasn't
well,
offended.
he thought that AJ had 8, so he was like, "Oh, that couple will pay," and then Dad covered Brian and
Then
Luca.
Brian and Lucas should have paid for themselves too. I don't get that. The math ain't mathin' for me.
Not even imagine
But
either.
that's okay. I was gonna
Well,
take myself regardless.
we'll have to have Dad on the pod at some point. Maybe he can redeem
Yeah.
himself. That was funny.
Okay, the next one I have, I think we already talked about it this week. I don't really want to rehash it. Mom's blue dot on her face.
We don't need to rehash that. No.
No.
Well, that's no.
Yeah, I'm done with that one too. Okay, the last one I have, those went by pretty quickly. The last one I had, we're talking about Mom. I don't think you're on the phone, Sandra. We were talking. Mom. It was just you and I. It was either yesterday or the day before. We were talking about the mic. Did you get the mic ordered? And I'm like, Dad, do you wanna join? And he goes, Dad, don't pod. He just kept saying it. Dad, don't pod.
Just
I
wait.
said,
He'll be
what do you
on.
mean? Dad, don't pod. I said, all
Pretty
right.
much that's what he said.
He
But you'll
will.
have to have him as a special guest.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
No, he'll have to join for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
So those were my notes. Anything else, Sandra?
Hmm.
Anything that we missed that happened?
That
There
happened.
was one thing. Wait, was it Easter last week?
We already talked about
No.
Easter on our last pod.
No, I know. There was something. It must have been Easter when we were at dinner. There was something that Deb said and I missed it. I knew I should have wrote it down and I didn't. So, anyway, well, that gives you a little bit of insight into just kind of, and maybe they weren't funny at all. I don't know. When I look back on them, I think they
I
were
think
funny.
a
But
lot of them were just you had to be there. Is really
yeah,
what a
you
lot
had
of
to be
them
there. And I think you have to understand the dynamic a little bit more. Like introducing Deb one time isn't going to provide the dynamic that like we've grown up with either. But I think just like, anyway, it's a little peek into like our little family dynamic. So,
Yeah, I agree.
do you want to talk about your fancy drinks that you all have here?
Oh my god. Well, we're fancy. Like other podcasters and stuff. I went over this last week. This is Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Sponsor me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. But they put straws in their
Alani
cups. Sponsor her.
And Mom's got her candle
and my candle
and her baby mic.
and my baby Mike.
We're all set up with the baby mic.
Yep.
All right, so plans for the upcoming weekend?
I'll go.
Okay.
Can I start?
Yep.
So me, Brian, and Luca are going to the Mariners game tomorrow. So it'll be Luca's first Mariners game, which I'm really, really excited about. And we're meeting Roxanne there, which is one of my BFFs.
Nice.
And that's all we're doing tomorrow. And then Saturday, we gave the option for Luca to either go to the zoo, or I mean, for the people like if they are listening, I don't know what the specific artist is called. Do you remember, Mom, for the trolls?
I
Or like
don't
what they're really
remember
called?
his
The
name.
Pacific Northwest Trolls.
Yeah, but they're all over. They're like all over the world. So it's like this like isn't he like
He's
Danish or
Norwegian.
Norwegian something?
Norwegian, I believe.
Yeah, and they
And he
have
just
these like
takes old
recycled wood
mhm.
and makes these humongous like huge trolls in like forests and
Humongous.
stuff. And you can literally drive to them. He keeps it super friendly where like it's a quarter of a mile walk to a lot of these or super close and you can go take pictures and stuff. They're really, really cool.
Does he own the
So
land that they go on?
no, I don't
Does
know
he just
what.
do them in the wild?
No, they're on like
Some are in cities also. The
I
How
don't
one
know
does
if
he
in
get
it's legal.
Portland,
I don't know.
How do they not get like tore down? Like how is it not like is it
Like
not illegal to
vandalized.
do that?
people are pretty respectful because when you go to them, they're not like torn up or, no one's gone and spray
But you would
painted them or anything. But some are in town. There's one The one in Portland's in town. The one up in Seattle is at a museum outside, but they're all ADA friendly. They're only, like you said, a quarter-mile walk on flat surfaces.
Like,
They're just huge. I don't know how tall they are, but
for
they've got to
reference, like,
be.
look at these things.
That looks
They're
scary.
so cool. Like, so anyway, to go on with my weekend, we gave Luca the option for a to go to the zoo, to go to Point Defiance Zoo, or to go see the Last Troll, which is like in Bainbridge Island or something like that, all the way up in Seattle, so we could take a ferry. So I don't. We're gonna do one of those on Saturday, and then Sunday is Luca's birthday.
That would be far to go to Bainbridge.
Yeah, but it's like a day thing. Like it'd be super fun to like drive up there, take the ferry and stuff, and yeah, it'd be fun.
And mom and dad aren't going because dad's sick.
Yep.
Bummer. Mom, what are you? Oh, well, I guess you don't have really any plans this weekend. Then, really, either.
So what are you doing Sunday for his birthday?
I don't know. I'm gonna make cake pops. I don't really have. We don't have anything planned. Just because I thought you guys maybe we're gonna come up there, but
Oh, how? What kind of you got? What kind of almond bark did you
cake,
get for the cake pops?
just Walmart brand almond bark.
Did you get white though?
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. What kind of cake are you gonna make? Yellow?
No, like the super moist white cake.
I should have got
Betty
yellow.
Crocker.
This was your
Ooh.
opportunity. This was your opportunity to try yellow cake.
Victoria, maybe we should talk about this on the pod.
This is your opportunity to try yellow cake. Okay. Honestly, I hope Dawn and Dave are watching this. I hope they watch this episode because we had this whole. Did you hear us at Luca's birthday?
Yes, I was in the conversation a little bit towards the end. I think you should tell.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Explain why we're even talking about yellow cake.
Okay.
Did we already
okay.
talk about this?
No, we talked about it at Luca's birthday. Okay. You want to hear a story? Here's a story. I hate Costco cake. Maybe that's my hot take. Hate Costco cake. I hate cream cheese filling. I think it's disgusting. I think it has no place in cake. I think your frosting either needs to be a vanilla frosting or a buttercream frosting. Nothing in between. That's my hot take.
Isn't Costco's buttercream?
They have cream cheese in the middle, Sandra. That's the problem with Costco.
On the outside tour.
Yeah, I think it's like a vanilla frosting or whatever.
Continue,
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I'm gonna start the story.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I already started.
I'm gonna tell the
And
story.
here it begins.
I asked Toria to make if she would make Luca a birthday cake, and it wasn't me. I asked her to design the top of it because it's Monster Jam. So I wanted some dirt, Oreos, this and that with like a truck or whatever. Like that was my vision. I said, "Hey, will you make Luca's birthday cake?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna order a plain white sheet from Costco, and then you're gonna design the top."
And I said no. I said no.
Now continue the story.
I said no. I said I will make him a cake. I said I don't want a Costco cake. I don't like Costco cake. I said if you want me to make a cake, I will gladly bake a cake. Get my favorite grocery store buttercream. That's amazing. Nobody can say that it's not amazing.
It's not that butter.
Oh, Sandra, bullshit! Because you've got a ton of buttercream before and taking it home, so don't play that game.
Troy, I just said that buttercream is great. I literally just said that before you just verbally.
You just said it's not that great.
I just said I can't wait to play this back because I just said yeah, that buttercream is great.
It's not that great. Okay, I digress.
I just got really bitch slapped, but okay, continue.
I digress. I heard what I wanted to hear. Anyway, so anyway,
and you guys know why I am the way I am.
Okay. So I said, I'm not going to get a Costco cake. I will bake a cake. I will make the cake. I'll design it however she wanted me to design it. She said no. She said, and then I said I would do it with yellow cake. But that's what I said. I said yellow cake because yellow cake is delicious. If you're a yellow cake hater, you haven't had yellow cake in the last 5 years, and I'll stand on that hill. God. I'll stand on that hill. Have yellow cake and then come back to me and say what's better, white? No, white or yellow? It's yellow. I digress. So anyway, I said that I would do a yellow cake and I would do brown buttercream, not chocolate frosting, brown buttercream for like the dirt. It's Monster Jam was going to do like the brown dirt, but buttercream, not chocolate frosting. That point is important. So anyway, and she goes, no, I want Costco. I'm going to get a Costco cake. And I said, how disrespectful. How disrespectful. I
It's
could have
my son's birthday.
did Handmade by ACO and you shut me down.
It was my son's birthday.
Okay, but all I'm saying is that I could have handcrafted his
Oh my
birthday
God.
cake and you wanted to buy some bum shit from Costco.
And you should have done like a white cake instead
Sandra,
of yellow.
I think we were already past that point. You
Tor,
didn't want me to
Tor,
make
I
it.
think the world
You
doesn't
wanted to
revolve around you.
I think
That's my hot
you
take.
haven't I think I think you haven't tried yellow cake in
Dear
the last
Lord.
5 years.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I digress. So now it's a debate, white cake or yellow cake, and if you say white cake, you're wrong.
Okay.
So do you want to hear what I'm doing this weekend?
Guess so. Oh my God.
Okay, well, what am I doing this weekend? Tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow I think I'm escaping. I love a good escape. So,
Wait, is this like the same escape room you guys go to every single time, or is it different?
it's different. We have gone to like the same escape room like maybe 5, maybe that's
Like-
dramatic, maybe 4 times.
Like the same place, but it's a different room?
Yes, we've gone to the same place but done different escape rooms. It's probably been 4 or 5 times at one location, and then we tried this other escape room at a different company, whole different thing. And yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about we did that one a few weeks ago and wasn't sure how I felt about like the vibe of it. I think I liked the other company more. That one, it was Escapology, which I like. Escapology is like known; they have locations everywhere. So I think they do a good job. It's like I think we do a good job. Like I don't know, I love escaping personally. So anyway, I think we're gonna escape tomorrow, but I do need to figure that out. It is a little bit last minute to be booking a whole escape room at this point. Oh, Kobe, do you want to escape? Nope, he doesn't want to escape. So anyway, I think I'm doing that. I think I'm doing that on Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to dinner. And then Sunday, we're having a watch party. We're having a watch party at my house. If anybody wants to come, here's the invite.
And not football, right?
Mom, it's not even football season.
I know. I'm just talking about your hot take.
And if
'Cause
anybody
how much you hate football?
if anybody's watched the pod for the last 2 episodes, I think I've mentioned the Blazers both podcasts. So, Kobe, are we
They
serious
might have
right now?
forgot.
Yeah, they may have forgot. So, yeah, we're doing a watch party for the Blazers against San Antonio on Sunday. If anybody wants to come over, here's your invite.
And so where are you going to dinner Saturday night?
Well,
I thought
that
that you
depends.
just assumed she was gonna get dinner.
I said I was getting dinner on Saturday night.
I think I blanked that out.
Yeah, you heard what you wanted to hear.
I take
You
after
heard
the
what
best.
you wanted to hear.
I take after the
I
best.
think we're going to Who's Song Larry's, I think.
Oh my God.
You've never been there. What's wrong? Oh, I guess you have been there. What's wrong with Song and Larry's?
You guys just go to the same like 3 restaurants. Every weekend it just flips.
Do you have a problem with me? Because it sure sounds.
To where I
It-
wonder, I was thinking about this. I've seen like
God.
videos and TikToks. We're gonna just like go to our next thing. I've seen like videos and TikToks of like of girls or sisters. They're like, do you think that we would even be like best friends in real life if we were
No
like,
way.
sisters? No way. No chance.
No way.
No,
No
shot.
way.
No.
Xanara, if I didn't know you, if I wasn't your sister, if I wasn't your sister and I didn't know you, we'd probably get in a public fight the way that you talk to me.
The way that I talk to you.
Yeah. We'd probably get in a physical altercation.
We have
Well, I
That
know
is the truth.
Not,
I'm glad cameras were not around when we were like children or like
I
younger.
would say not
in the
Deb
house
calling
and
us
stuff.
out.
But it's a good thing that, yeah.
Okay, moving on. We don't need to talk about our childhood altercations.
I mean, I just want to throw out that like when we were younger, probably middle school days, I remember one time like very vividly that you and I were like full on like
Oh,
fist fighting
God.
in the kitchen, pulling each other's hair down. I mean, that was crazy.
Xana, Do you want to bring up how you broke the one bone in your body?
How you did?
No, how you did.
How I did?
Yeah.
Mom, step in right now. Mom, step in and tell me. Are you kidding me? You know, I know.
You
We'll
guys
tell
have
the
at
story.
it.
Tell a
No,
story.
we'll tell the story. We were at my brother's baseball game, and we were children. How old was I, Mom?
Probably 6, 7.
I was
I was 6.
6.
Ew, Xandra. God, I knew you were gonna say that shit.
I was young, okay, and Tori and I were playing.
So I
Monkey
was
in the
probably
Middle.
5.
Anyway,
5 or 6.
we were playing Monkey in the Middle. I don't know if our brother was with us or if another kid was with us. I don't know. I think I was in the middle or you were in the middle.
Must have been.
One of us, whatever. And I either went for whatever or Toria did whatever and put my hand down. Toria stepped and broke this finger. She stepped on it with a cleat.
She's calling me fat. She's calling me fat.
She stepped on it with a softball cleat and broke my finger.
She's calling me fat.
Oh my god.
And this is fat shame. You're canceled. I just got a call from
Crazy.
I just got a call from Mobile, Alabama.
Tori, you are literally so over dramatic.
About what?
Your whole life. You.
You know
Everything.
what? You have to be your main character, Xandra. Is that a hot take? Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Cameron. Wait. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I was just gonna say I think that wraps up my weekend.
Oh, okay. So, Mom, is there like any crazy story that you remember of us when we were younger? Like the first thing that anything comes to mind? Anything?
Well, the fighting all the time. The bipolar stomping on the ground, throwing it.
Clarify who that is.
Alexander's on the
Thank
floor, screaming, kicking like a 2-year-old tantrum. And me and
Wow.
Victoria just
Didn't know.
standing above her, laughing her
calling you
asses
out.
off, walking over her, ignoring her as she's just screaming bloody murder.
We know who her favorite child is. And it's
I was
not
gonna
me.
say, Xandra, is that traumatic? Like looking
is.
back?
Me like being dramatic?
Traumatic.
Oh, I don't know.
But
I
then there
know,
was
like,
also times
it was very dramatic with like my teeth because my teeth were super messed up. So you and
Don't
Cody
say
would call me. You and Cody would call me Bucktooth Loser. You guys would make fun of me. You guys would
Okay, I
pin me
feel
down to the ground. I was the middle child.
What?
I was always getting picked on. I was like super teeny tiny. You guys were bullies. Like you and Cody
I feel like
both
this
were
is
bullies.
trauma dumping. I feel like we need to digress on the trauma
I
dumping.
wanted Mom to tell one story, and then she trauma dumped on me. Like I'm confused why I am like main character energy right now. Of like I'm not sure.
Isn't it funny that the one story she pulls out is a negative
Every
one?
time.
Any
Every
positive
time.
one, Mom?
Okay, but it might have been negative, but it was freaking funny at the time too.
Funny for you.
Your trauma is funny, Xandra.
I'm telling you right now, everybody, Victoria is and will always be the favorite child.
No, the middle child did have.
Okay.
The middle child did have a lot of trauma. Her brother slammed her finger in the screen door.
I don't remember that.
She was like 2 years old or something,
Me?
and yeah.
I just was not well liked.
Maybe he damaged your finger, like made it sensitive.
Victoria, get the hell out of here. Do not try to justify you stepping on my finger. Like
he made it weak. He weakened your finger, and I just was like the straw on the camel's back.
But then we got Victoria, the flip side, who from the time that she was old enough to, I don't know, look onto the computer and Google everything, Dr. WebMD, everything that was wrong with her for the rest of her life.
I'd rather taking a WebMD comment to her instead of her exposing me being bipolar and crying and laughing on the floor. Like that's come on. This is
a hypochondriac and you're dramatic.
And there's our mother.
And they're the hair pulling. The hair pulling was a lot.
Anything positive you got, Mom?
For real.
Oh, I could go on with lots of positives.
Here one.
I would dress you guys alike. I would take you places and surprise you.
We're bags, Sandra. We're just bags. She's just dressing us up, taking us out. Like we're bags. We are
Every time we
accessories.
went somewhere, it's like I told you we were going somewhere else, and it was somewhere fun. It was either a country concert or a fair or to the beach. And I still try to do it to this day.
You do. You do always love a good surprise.
That's fair.
Or
I think,
you love to give the surprise.
Yes.
I think I took after mom on that because I see myself doing that with Luca now.
It is always
Yeah.
fun to sit there and say, you'll say, where are we going? And I'll say, to the grocery store or something. And we ended up at the fairgrounds.
I do remember there was one time you told us that we were going to the RV show. We were probably like 7 or 8, and we're like, why the hell are we
You
going
were
to the
younger
RV
than that.
show?
That's when we went to Shania Twain.
No, we went to
That was
Hannah,
the park that-
Montana.
Hannah, Montana.
We went to Hannah, Montana, and I think it was at the no,
The Rose
I don't
Quarter.
know.
It was
Somewhere.
at Memorial Coliseum, I think.
And I remember going in and like, where the hell's the RVs at?
I remember. That's crazy.
That's funny.
Yes, there were lots of those days.
You know who can't keep a good secret? Tor.
Why
you
do you, why do you bring? Who said that?
Tor,
Are you talking about
can't-
because Hannah, Montana?
No. You want to know the specific instance of why you can't tell a good secret?
Can I tell it?
Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I know exactly which one you're
Go
talking
for it.
about.
Go for it.
Sandra, do you call me? You call me. Do you call me? No, wait,
No,
you didn't call me.
I
We were at the
picked you up.
fair.
I picked you up.
You came over, and we were going to the Clark County Fair, just like a little fair by our house. And she goes, I can't ride any rides. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't ride any rides? Because we are ride riders, we're ride riders. She goes, I can't ride any rides. She goes, I'm pregnant. I'm like, you're pregnant? Oh my God. We do the whole thing like you're pregnant thing. And so I kept the secret until like a few days later. And I told, probably that night. And then I told AJ.
Be for real.
And so then I told AJ. And then of course, AJ and I are talking about like baby names. We're talking about like, is it going to be a boy? Is it going to be a girl? I FaceTime Xandra a few days later, and then her and I are talking about baby names. Is it going to be a boy or a girl? And I'm all, AJ and I were just talking about that. And the minute it came out of my mouth, I was like, oh shit, she told me not to tell anybody, and here I am exposing myself that I told AJ that she's pregnant. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Just saying that you're bad at keeping secrets.
Well, I mean, that's a big one to keep. I just can't keep it. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Isn't it funny though? That I knew exactly what secret you're talking about?
Yeah, that literally said before this pod started. I don't even know what just happened, but I said we're literally twins.
We were talking about our Costco membership.
Oh yeah. It's not even that funny, but it's funny.
It's not. But I mean, mom honestly, I mean, she dressed us up as twins. So I mean, it was inevitable that we had the telepathy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
The Costco membership telepathy.
And all three of us have that. Kind of weird.
The membership or telepathy?
No, the April membership.
Oh. Joy goes to telepathy.
Jeez.
That's funny. Xandra, are we gonna record when I'm in the Philippines?
I think we should.
That's gonna be crazy. You're gonna have to be up at like, or I'm gonna have to stay up.
You're like,
gonna have to
you're
go
what,
early.
14, 15 hours ahead?
Couldn't tell you. 16 maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Couldn't
I
tell
still
you.
think we should do it though.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm be real tired.
It can be a quick one.
Yeah.
Maybe it can just be like a recap of like just your time in the Philippines or something. It doesn't have to be like anything like long and crazy.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of long, this one's already getting long.
Yeah, I got homework to do.
Anything else for the good of the group? Mom, any other thoughts, feedback, anything else you want to share with the viewers?
Oh, I'm sure in the weeks to come they'll be popping up story after story.
I'm sure you'll be back, but I am excited to have Tony on here too. I know Dad don't pod, but maybe
Daddle pod.
Dad'll pod.
I think so. Do you
Alrighty.
anything else
Oh.
you want to add, Mom? Like anything? Nothing?
Nope. I'm sure all your friends and everything on Podland will the
Podland.
ones that Podland will know your stories and be laughing at what we talked about because they know how y'all are.
And
Maybe.
I think Mom's a little nervous for this one. I think she really just didn't know how she was going to feel about this one. So I think if we can get her back on again, maybe she'll feel a little more comfortable.
If she gets the invite.
If she gets the invite,
It's crazy.
Just kidding.
see what the comments are.
Yeah.
Keep your
exactly.
mom off of there.
If you get the views, Mom, maybe you'll come back.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Like a closing comment. Like a closing something.
Okay, go ahead. Start it
Love
off.
you
Oh,
too,
I was
back.
just like something catchy.
Everybody does love you,
Lord.
bye.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Good Lord. Love you. Bye.
Good Lord.
Look at Mom. Look at Mom.
Good Lord.
Did you see what she just did?
I did a heart.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you, bye.